Are you having a hard time dealing with your kids during COVID-19? Did you know that you could transfer your anxiety in your children unknowingly? In this video, you will discover that being an elder, it is your responsibility to make your children learn some healthy ways to manage pandemic anxiety. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video where I will share with you the 4 easy tips to help your kids overcome the anxiety during this pandemic. Welcome to another episode of Live Without Anxiety, the channel where you can find the best anxiety hacks. The coronavirus disease 2019 is a stressful situation for all of us. The fear can be too overwhelming, especially for your children. You may find it really hard to calm their minds and release their stress. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 easy tips that can make this pandemic anxiety escape their minds. Watch the video till the last minute so you don't miss any point that will prove to be helpful for your children. Alright, beginning with tip number 4, checking in with kids. It is very important to know what your kids feel. Some kids do not always express their emotions. Most of the time, it happens that the kids are anxious and you may not understand their anxiety. As a parent or guardian, you need to ask your kids how they are feeling. It would be best if you also share your feelings with them to gain their confidence. In this way, the kids will feel comfortable explaining their feelings. They vary more when we hide stuff from them and keep them in the dark. They are always anxious about what is happening around them, and they have so many questions. It is better not to leave their queries unanswered, or it can trigger their anxiety. You can keep your kids calm by telling them that the scientists are working hard day and night to help the infected people, and we shall overcome this difficult time soon. Talk, and talk. Please do your best to make them speak and get the most out of them, because talking and sharing what you feel is an excellent way of releasing stress. Well, do you know that you can have a check on your kids by playing and having fun with them too? Hang on to the end of this video where I will tell you how you can have fun with your children that will help both you and your kid to release anxiety. Keep watching. Moving on to another useful and essential tip. Tip number 3, managing your own anxiety. COVID-19 has panicked us all. It will be tough to talk to kids about their anxiety when you are having a difficult time coping up with stress. It is essential to take some time out for yourself and calm your mind before having a conversation with kids. You don't want your child to experience the same stress you go through, so it is okay to talk to them about your anxiety. Tell them how you are managing your feelings. For example, I'm worried about your grandfather. He is sick, but I can't go to visit him. All I can do is check in with phone calls to make sure he's doing okay. I hope this pandemic ends real soon, and it will. I know. Pray for your grandfather and this outbreak to end. It is okay and even beneficial for kids to see that their parents are overcoming anxiety just by talking to each other. Encouraging your kids to adopt hobbies can also be a great way to manage anxiety, which is going to be my tip number 2. Keep your kids busy. While your children are staying at home, it is necessary to keep them busy with fun activities. Establish new daily schedules. Please encourage them to adopt different hobbies so that they don't feel lonely and stressed about the ongoing situation. You may also involve yourself in such activities and have fun with your children. There are tons of different things that you can do with your kids while staying at home. You may paint, draw, cook together, or sing your favorite song karaoke. Crank up a playlist and dance together. You can also make teams and compete against one another. Allow them to have some online social time with friends so that they don't get irritated by the fact that they are just stuck at home and do not have a social life at all. In my opinion, it is one of the best techniques to manage anxiety. Plus, you get to have some fun too. Remember, children need your love and support during such tough times. They are very sensitive. Give them opportunities to play and relax. Give them extra time and reassure them that this will end soon. Taking care of your physical and mental health brings me to tip number 1: keeping your boundaries. Here I'm going to talk about all the safety measures you have to take to reduce the risk of being infected. It is crucial to keep your boundaries. It doesn't only mean to avoid having access to public spheres, but also limit the use of social media. We live in a modern world and get updates on what happens around the globe within seconds just by using our mobile phones. Nowadays, social media is flooded with COVID-19 updates. Spending too much time on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, or watching news related to COVID cases all the time can lead to anxiety. I'm not saying that you should cut yourself from the world. Keep yourself updated, but do not let these fears take over you. Limit your access to people and stay indoors as much as you can. You surely don't know who is carrying the virus and who is not, so it is best to avoid unnecessary contact with people. Alright, these were all the tips I had for you to help your kids and yourself manage this pandemic anxiety. Let's have a quick recap. Number 4, check in with your kids. Number 3, manage your own anxiety. Number 2, keep the kids busy. Number 1, keep your boundaries. I hope these tips prove to be useful for you. Let me know in the comment section how you have been dealing with the current situation. I would also love to know which of these tips did you like the most. Leave your answers in the comments below. Please do subscribe to my channel to begin your self-improvement journey with us. Ding the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video on my channel. Since you like this video, I am sure you would be interested to know the 4 steps you can take to ease the fears and anxiety in children. The video is right here. Make sure you don't miss it, and remember, you can live without anxiety.